Welcome back to Let's Turn 2, everybody. Today, we're going to break down the latest Topps release, which is part of its flagship set. This time, we've got 2022 Series 2. First off, if you don't know what I mean by flagship, if you're new to the hobby, flagship is Topps Series 1, Series 2, and then Update. Series 1 came out a few months ago. I did one of these production run videos for it, and then Update will come out probably in September, maybe October. I'll do another one for that. So what I like to do here is just go through step by step how I come to the final number, which is how many of each base card, and really what I'm more interested in is how much of each rookie card is being made with each set. So on the back, Topps provides us pack odds. Out of all of this, the only thing that I am concerned with is right there, the gold. The gold is 1 in 17. Now, why am I concerned with gold? Because even though this is just a regular hobby pack, the golds are universal. They are found whether you open hobby or retail. It's not as if hobby has its own set of gold parallels and then retail has its own set. No, it's across the board. So, you might be thinking to yourself, well, hey, why aren't you doing the same thing with the hobby jumbos? Why aren't you doing it with the hanger boxes, blaster boxes, and so forth? Well, it's because, again, that number, those golds are universal. So even if you look and you see that 1 in 17, that number could be much lower with a jumbo box or a hanger box, but that's because the number of cards is higher, so it evens out in the end. So, we've seen that Topps told us 1 in 17 packs. This particular version has 14 cards to a pack, which means Topps is telling us you will have to sort through 238 cards to find one gold parallel. Again, if this were a jumbo pack, you would see that number would drastically go down. I think it's 1 in 6 this year in the jumbo packs, but that is offset because the 14 goes way up because I believe there are 36 or 38. I think it's 36 cards to a pack. And the same thing, if it were a hanger box, that number would go down because that number goes up. And if you were to do this multiplication on those, it would be a similar number to what this is right here. So, we know that every gold card is numbered to whatever year you are in. So we are in 2022. So if there were only one card that had a gold parallel, let's just say for this release, O'Neal Cruz. Let's just say only O'Neal Cruz had a gold parallel. If we wanted to find all 2022 of his card, we would have to multiply this out, which would give us 481,236. But we know there isn't just one player with a gold parallel. All 330 cards in the base set have that gold parallel. So we now have to take 330 times the 481, 236, and that's going to give us our total, which is 158,807,880. This is how many total cards Topps would have made for this release. And then this would get split out between hobby and retail. This is going to include your base cards, your inserts, your parallels, all of your autos, your relics, manufactured relics. Everything is going to be into that number there. So we now have to break this down. And here's where there's a little bit of the guessing game. How much of it is actually base? How much of it is the inserts, parallels, all that other stuff? Well, if you open a pack, back the first time I did this, I was way too conservative. Just to make things easy, I split it 50-50, and now I realize that was way off. You open a pack like this, out of 14 cards, you're probably going to find 1 or 2 of them are not going to be base cards. Same thing if you open a jumbo pack. You're probably going to find 5 or 6 are going to be not base, but that's because you're opening a much larger pack of cards. It's going to have 36 cards in it. So I think if you do that math, in any event, it's going to land between 15 and 20% of the cards that you open are non-base. So let's just figure on the high end, we're going to go 20% are your non-base and 80% is the base. That gives us 127,046,304 base cards, and that would leave 31,761,576 for everything else. We're not really concerned with this number any further. We're focusing just on the base. We assume that all sheets are printed equally. If you didn't know, cards are printed in sheets. They're not individually printed. So we assume all sheets are printed equally. So we're going to divide that number by the 330 cards in the checklist. And the final number, which would be per card, is 384,989. In my opinion, and my opinion only, there is no way this number could be any lower. It could only be higher, and it's probably not going to be that much higher, but there is a little bit of leeway here. You know, if that 20% is a little bit off, you know, this number could be a little bit higher. But I would say it's a fair guess that around 400,000 of each one of these base cards, base rookies, is being made with Series 2. By comparison, when I did this for Series 1, there were well over 800,000 of each base card. So they are printing about half, if not less than half, of Series 2 compared to Series 1. So keep that in mind. You know, I know a lot of people are down on this release for not having any of the big rookies who debuted on opening day. But, you know, just when you compare the two, remember that less than half of this is being made to Series 1. So there is something else with this number that could make it go higher. With Series 1, we've seen those dollar packs. Those were 5-card dollar packs that you have found at, say, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, grocery stores, wherever. Those packs have no pack odds because they are nothing but base cards. So that is something not factored into any of this. So this number could certainly be over 400,000. You may see it somewhere in that 450 range, somewhere in there, but I certainly don't think it would be a whole lot higher than that. In any event, still half or less than half of Series 1. So just let me know. Do you agree? Maybe rewatch it if some of this maybe didn't make sense. And let me know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Why? Have you seen anyone else try to do these numbers? What did they come up with? I'm very interested to see that. So let's now get into the packs. So if I'm right, between these two packs, we should have 4 or less non-base cards. And of course, we will have the video's best catch at the end. So a couple of the rookies that I'm looking for out of this: O'Neal Cruz, Jake Berger. Jake Berger has really been on a hot streak here lately for the White Sox. But alright, so the design should look familiar. Exact same as Series 1. And here's our first rookie. And I can already tell one thing. The rookie card logo is back to its normal size of what we expect from years past. If you remember in Series 1, the rookie card logo was about half the size of that. So I don't know if Topps was getting a lot of feedback, a lot of complaints, or if that was just a mistake on the whatever font size or whatever when they produced Series 1, but that's definitely a lot bigger than what Series 1 was. We'll keep our rookies here on their own. There's the landscape cards, which I do not care for. So we've got something going on back here, a parallel of some kind. Jackie Bradley. So let's save that for the ends. Another rookie card here, TJ Friedel. And what do we have here? Very nice. Jose Urena. And that's a nice team parallel color match, even though Detroit doesn't have any of the orange on here. They do have orange in the logo, but that's very nice. I like that card. That should be numbered. What is it, number 2? 299. So very nice. Numbered parallels in Series 1 were very hard to find, so nice to see we're 1 for 1 this year. And then we end with a Zach Gallen. So, first pack, 1 non-base card, and we will put that to the side, as it is the front runner right now for the video's best catch. Thanks everyone for watching. If you haven't already, consider hitting subscribe. The next time that I go live, I'll be doing a giveaway when I hit 300 subscribers. At the time of recording this, I was just over 20 short of that 300 mark, so getting close, and it should be a lot of fun. We have another rookie here, Romy Gonzalez. Ryan Feltner rookie. It's a nice Patrick Sandoval. Cool looking card there. And back to our landscape section of the pack. Tommy Edman. JT Brubaker. Alright, very nice. We've got an upside down card here. So 2 for 2 packs with numbered cards. Really like that. And it's a rookie. Very, very nice. This is your Independence Day parallel, as it's numbered to 76. 33 of 76. And I don't know what these last few cards are, but I'm going to go ahead and probably say that this one's going to be the video's best catch. We'll put that one aside. We go on now. Tristan McKenzie, Future Stars. Another rookie of Stephen Ridings. And we end with an Alex Dickerson. I'm a Giants fan, so I kind of like that card. But there we go, folks. 2 packs. As I was saying, you should get 4 or less non-base, and we got 2, but it was really cool, the 2 we got, both being numbered cards. But for the best catch, I do have to give it to the lower numbered of the 2, 76, and it's a rookie card. Here we go, front and center. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope to see you on the next one, and take care.